In this video, I'd like to introduce you to the Webscore that shows up here on the dashboard module on the right-hand side. The Webscore is essentially a way for you to keep score of how your personal website on ColdwellBankerLegacy.com is performing. And it gives you some key indicators of how you can improve your performance and your search engine optimization. So over here, you'll notice Webscore, and it's got a whole list of items with either red, black, or green sections. The Webscore is essentially a score of 1 to 100 that categorizes you or ranks you based on how much information and how complete your personal website is and how you're marketing your properties. It will also down here at the bottom show you your system rank, which is how you rank out of all the active websites for agents on Coldwell Banker Legacy. So we'll start at the top. The first one is your photo. And you'll notice I'm using here Michael Dunn's website as an example, or his OnlineOffice as an example. So Mike has uploaded a personal photo of him that displays on the website. So it's a green check mark indicating that he has that section completed to its fullest ability. The second one is blog posts added in the last 30 days. And you'll notice this is red with a 0. Now, this is a way that you can improve your overall search engine optimization by posting current content, relevant information for what's going on in the market, and adding new content every 30 days can help you improve your website and how you show up in search rankings. The next one is featured properties, and he's got a little green check mark and yes. On your agent website, when we get further into these video tutorials, I'll walk you through all of the sections that are available to you on your ColdwellBankerLegacy.com personal site. And featured properties is one of those that features a slideshow or a static image of properties you'd like to display. And so Mike has this enabled. Total properties is in black, and this indicates that it's just a numeric representation of how many current listings you have. And really, it makes no difference. When it's in black, it's not going to impact your score. It's just an indicator there so that you know how many total properties you have. Properties with exact geocodes. What this means is you want to make sure that all of your properties show up correctly on a map, whether it's Google Maps or Bing Maps, whatever. You want to make sure that the geocodes are correct. When you load a property into MLS, it will give it a longitude and latitude, and you'll want to make sure that it's positioned correctly on the map inside of MLS. You'll also, once your property ends up on ColdwellBankerLegacy.com, want to make sure that it's properly being displayed. Sometimes this gets a little bit off in outlying areas where maybe the mapping is not as complete, but you'll notice here all of his properties have exact geocodes, so he gets a green check mark. If he had one that was off on longitude and latitude, it would show up in red and indicate with a 1 or however many properties were off. The next one is properties with less than 15 photos. You want to make sure that you have as many photos on all of your properties as possible. And so if you have properties with less than 15 photos, you're going to get a little red check mark here again with on the right hand side indicating how many. The average photos per property, you want to keep an average above 15. So if you have an average of, let's say, 13, you're going to have a red check mark here. So you want to get that number as high as possible, as our website now allows us to upload as many as 50 photos, and MLS actually will allow you to upload as many as 99 per property. Properties with property showcases is indicated in black, but this is a good indicator for you to see, are you maximizing the marketing potential for your listings? Do they get the property showcase, which is a full featured, full screen, high resolution photo tour? And the higher the number here, the better overall marketing you're doing of your listings. The website wizard sections completed, that basically is all of the sections on the website wizard, making sure that you've got them completed so that your website is filled with information and valuable content. The next one is custom content pages. Each ColdwellBankerLegacy.com agent page has the ability to create 2 custom content pages. If you don't have those pages filled out with whatever you choose to be the content, you will see a red check mark here indicating that you have a way to improve your site and add more content. The homepage introduction is basically what happens when somebody goes and search for agents. Do you have a little short bio that shows up And we'll look at this more in depth when we get into the website wizard section of these video tutorials. The directory introduction basically shows a little snapshot of your information, making sure that it displays properly and correct. If you have a red check mark here, you're probably going to want to go watch the video on the website wizard. The define search engine box, basically when you're filling out your website wizard, you have the ability to draw on a map the areas that you work. By default, it will default to a map size that's right around kind of your office area. You'll want to go into the website wizard section or watch that video to make sure that you're maximizing what your search area is, so that when somebody comes to your website, they can see that you service all of those different areas. And then down here, you have two indicators for your web score. Again, it's a score from 1 to 100. So in this instance, this is 98, and he's got a 5-star ranking. If he was somewhere in the 70s, he'd probably have a 4-star ranking, and anything below that, you'll start to see the stars decrease. The system rank indicates his current ranking based out of the 420 so on real estate brokers that we have active in the company. So he could do a couple things. If he had posted a blog in the last 30 days, this number would probably be 100, and he'd probably be tied for first place in system rank. So I just wanted to show you what that section was, how it can help you improve your website and your overall property marketing.